I see her son put it on Facebook. How you come though? Oh, y'all got temporary. How old you? You started on the candy? You started on the candy?
Go up there just to see.
High side and pad. I told you they don't sell. They don't sell it.
Because I don't think you be see, I thought you playing first person. But if you play
Because the Walmart out here, they think you be talking about the high side link. That's what they talking about. So when I went to the Walmart out here, I asked the man, do they have any high side pads? He said it's the only high side that we have. High side. Are you good? Yes. Oh yeah? Patties? So what you got those? Right. Right. Oh. 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 What other store they have out there? Oh. Yeah. It's so cold outside.
Man, when it start raining?
Yeah, we under a freeze. They let us off early at the clubhouse at the program. We normally do leave at 2:30. They wanted we were loading the bus at 12:30.
It's raining. Like, I'm about to take a walk, I swear.
For what? I got my socks. Oh, Clubhouse. Yeah. They be talking. We be in a group hug, discussing our illness and knowing what your diagnosis is, to take your medicine on time, and like on Fridays we do lucky numbers. It's 40 numbers, but you only can play for 20 of them. And then everybody got to pick a number out the bag. And then she gonna ask each one of us what our number is. And if we got that number circled on our paper, we put a check on it.
Yeah, go ahead. It's cold. I need to put some jeans on.
searches through over 1,700 credit cards to find your best matches. Nothing beats knowing. Visit nerdwallet.com today. When you go out for a hamburger, you shouldn't have to pay for beef that has to be thawed. That's why Wendy's cooks yours with fresh, never frozen beef, unlike some other guys. So when you want a juicy hamburger, Wendy's believes you should spend your hard-earned cash on fresh beef. Ordinary tissues look the colors nose, sore, and red. So Dad slayed the problem with House Lotion instead. With lotion to soothe and softness to please. When nose and knee deserves House indeed.
And there's your beautiful baby, any day now.
Really? You're eating Doritos? He's eating Doritos. 100%. You see what I have to do? I know. Give me that. Do you want to fix yes or no?
Find a way to resolve it.
Come on, wait. Sabotage you.
Agent Harrison, you ready to do it?
Yes.
All right, very good. Meet me is going out to have a good time. And guess what? I will be watching. I got my special agent major, TIP Private Eye Investigative Services, officially in business. Now, do you know why we're following your system?
Why?
Because little boys, when they turn 16, 17, they begin to flirt little girls. And they make them believe that they're in love, and then they steal all of their sugar. You don't want Nick to get her sugar stolen, do you?
No.
Me neither. That's why we're following her. Now, before we embark on our journey and we begin this mission of ours, there's one very, very, very important thing that we must have. It's your first day out. There you go. No. All right. You know, the thing you put under the car, it's called a tracking device. You put it under the car, the satellite show you where the car is. No, she doesn't know that we know where she is. What are we gonna do about it? There you go. Hey, Agent Harris, you got a future in this business. Alright? You lost your disguise, you know that. Yeah, you lost it. Now, where's your mustache? Oh, okay. Well, we have to get that right because we can't have people like that recognizing you. I thought my little junior secret agent had a little problem with his disguise. You know, it's all right. We still gonna accomplish this mission and find out that this little boy is more than just a friend. Let's see here. See, this is Nick. Right there? Yeah. Yeah, that's it right there. Wait a minute. Let's refresh it. Oh, she has moved. What the hell is she doing over there? You know what's next, right? Let's go get him. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Grab your gift. Agent. The target has been located, and now it's time to pin the tail on the teenage daughter. There you go. Now you look like an agent. When she's not. What's up, guys?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, I don't know if this is what I want to do anymore.
You're gonna be great. Two things I want you encouraging me about doing something different. So I'm gonna do empires, and I'm gonna bring King with me.
I'm not scared of doing a trouble for If she has it, it's not.
You're such a hater.
There's not a lot of rules for improv, but here's the first one. It's called yes and. If somebody comes up with an idea, just say yes to it. So if you're a mighty king, we all gotta be like that. It's the mightiest king in the room. You know what I mean?
It's a simple rule. I always say yes.
Okay, I love these kids.
said Russia and other countries are, quote, consistently trying to hack our institutions, but it had absolutely no effect on the outcome of the election. 2 weeks from now, the Obama family will be out of the White House. And in her final speech as First Lady, Mrs. Obama held back tears.
Being your first lady has been the greatest honor of my life. And I hope I make you proud.
Michelle Obama gets emotional as she delivers her final public remarks as First Lady. She got thunderous applause. The Lady in Red was surrounded by teachers, students, and counselors.
For all the young people in this room and those who are watching, know that this country belongs to you.
She told the crowd she may be leaving the White House, but the students of America will always be close to her heart.
Know that I will be with you, rooting for you and working to support you for the rest of my life.
It's going to be a big day and night for the First family. Friday night, the Obamas will create a star-studded list of celebrities for their final White House shindig. Beyonce, who sang at the inaugural ball back in 2008, will sing at the party. Her husband, Jay-Z, is also expected to perform. Bruce Springsteen, Stevie Wonder, Bradley Cooper, and Oprah are all on the guest list for One Night Farewell Bash.
I didn't know that you still a
The
fucking
Obamas
dog,
will remain in
dog.
Washington so their daughter Sasha can graduate from high school. That makes them the first ex-presidential family to stay in D.C. since Woodrow Wilson. The family of that young Chicago man abused and beaten is speaking out, saying that something like this simply shouldn't have happened. Les Trent has more on an attack, which incredibly was broadcast live on Facebook.
The family of the teenager who was tortured in that gut-wrenching Facebook Live video is speaking out.
We're so grateful for all the prayers and efforts that led to the safe return of our brother. We're fully aware of the charges being brought against the offenders. At this time, we ask for continued prayers for all those involved.
There's a national outpouring of sympathy and disgust.
That case in Chicago causing so much outrage. It bothers anybody with a heart who sees that. Right? It's just despicable and disgusting.
President Obama is also weighing in, calling the crime despicable.
Oh, it's terrible. And so part of what technology allows us to see now is the terrible toll that racism, discrimination, and hate takes on families and communities.
The 4 suspects appeared in court in Chicago today and were charged with kidnapping and a hate crime. The divisive racial overtones and references to Donald Trump in the video are causing uproar.
This has been done to an African American by 4 whites. Every liberal in the country would be outraged, and there'd be no question but that it's a hate crime. They should come down a ton of bricks on these 4 kids, because they need to send a signal to everybody else in the country. Don't do this.
A leader of the Black Lives Matter movement tweeted, the actions being branded by the far right as the Black Lives Matter kidnapping have nothing to do with the movement. The victim reportedly suffers from schizophrenia.
Trying to stick together as a family.
Just happy he's home. Debbie Reynolds and Carrie Fisher were laid to rest today, just a bit more than a week after they died within a day of one another. Jim Murray has more on the burial that finds the pair together forever.
2 persons arrive with a police escort as Hollywood legends Debbie Reynolds and Carrie Fisher are laid to rest in Los Angeles. Tom Fisher, Carrie's brother, is in the silver vehicle. The service here at Forest Lawn is small and private, with only close family and friends attending. It's being reported that Carrie Fisher left instructions that she should be cremated, but it's believed that some of her ashes will be buried next to her mother. Pallbearers wheeled in Debbie's casket, which was topped with flowers. Todd held his sister's ashes in an urn fashioned after a Prozac pill, reflecting Carrie's irreverent sense of humor. Debbie and Carrie were buried near screen icon Betty Davis. And we're learning more about the memorial service held at the family compound in Beverly Hills. Meryl Streep sang Carrie's favorite song, Happy Days Are Here Again. So let's sing a song of cheer again. The mother-daughter duo performed the song on Oprah back in 2011. Happy days are here again.
leaves behind a 24-year-old daughter. Debbie Reynolds is survived by her son, Todd. We'll be back with more Inside Edition right after this.
Next, he's dead. Good boy! To become the killer whale.
Timing of it is just maybe a little ironic.
End of an era. Like sands through the hourglass. Is this the death of Days of Our Lives? Is it being replaced by Megyn Kelly's new show? Inside Edition with Deborah Hardy. We'll be right back.
Stank face and expression of disgust caused by inadequate litter. Tidy Cats is the cure. With guaranteed tidy love protection, you won't have to face one more stank face. Tidy Cats. Every home, every cat thinks the Tidy Cats are that.
Planet Fitness is now open in Hattiesburg on Highway 49, just south of Party. And we are celebrating with a huge $1 sale. Just $1 down, then $10 a month with no commitment. Welcome to a clean and friendly place with lots of cardio. You're in a judgment-free zone where you can go at your pace. The world judges. We don't. Hurry to the new Planet Fitness, now open in Hattiesburg on Highway 49, just south of Party. Join for just $1 down and $10 a month. Or join online at planetfitness.com. Hurry, offer ends January 11th.
I work for Beth. I work for Tony.
I work for the Clarks.
Life comes at me fast, so we created $65 unlimited everything. Data, talk, text, all unlimited.
Because we have trails to explore.
Places to go, and important work to do. $65 unlimited everything. Worry about nothing. I work for Beth. Tony.
The Clarks.
C-Spire works for you.
C-Spire. Customer inspired.
Hurry in to get our hottest phones. Now 50% off. I've been doing my work now for over 30 years. Let me tell you what drives me every day. I despise bullies, insurance companies, manufacturers of unsafe products and drugs, corporate crooks, and business owners who try to be good people out of money owed. It makes my blood boil. So do you know who I am? I'm the bully's bully. Call me if you need me. I'm John Morgan, the people's lawyer.
Health tip number 126. Once you have a pinched nerve, it can cause a lot of pain associated with burning, tingling, and numbness. You may experience all three symptoms. This health tip provided by Jefferson Medical. For more information, visit WTAM.com and click on Health.
Behind the scenes of the Golden Globes. Next, Inside Edition. All the action. All the parties. And who wore what? Who was hot and who was not. Watch the next Inside Edition.
Telecom, the SeaWorld orca that killed its trainer in 2010, is dead. The whale, believed to be about 36 years old, died in Orlando after officials say a lengthy lung infection.
The killer whale that attacked a trainer at SeaWorld died today. The orca whale known as Telecom was 36 years old. Cause of death was apparently due to a lung infection, says SeaWorld in Orlando. In 2010, the world was shocked when Telecom yanked ponytail trainer Dawn Branchow under the water and killed her. The tragedy was the centerpiece of the investigative documentary Blackfish. Ginger Gatson is anchor at WKMG-TV in Orlando.
He's been sick for a while and actually succumbed to the illness this morning.
The documentary made the controversial argument that Telecom's life in captivity drove him crazy. He was said to be responsible for a total of 3 human deaths, including Dawn and a young Canadian trainer who fell into a tank in 1992.
Keep in mind that Dawn was his third victim. He pulled all 3 of his victims in by an arm or a leg.
Reaction to the documentary forced SeaWorld to end the killer whale program.
The death of the orca comes just 2 days before the killer whale shows at SeaWorld San Diego will be ended. Shows in other venues will end by 2019. 7 months after former prize fighter and icon Muhammad Ali passed away, there is another potential fight brewing over his will. Les Trent has details.
It was a funeral for the ages, a final tribute for Muhammad Ali. A procession through the streets of Louisville, followed by a star-studded memorial.
And then I have a Roboto George, and I'm so fast at 53 years of age. I'm so fast I can turn the lights be in my bed before the room gets dark.
And now, 7 months after the champ was laid to rest, new details are emerging on the $80 million estate he left behind. Each of his 9 children will reportedly get $6 million. His widow, Lonnie, is said to get twice that amount, $12 million. Lottie wouldn't confirm the distribution, but said to her spokesperson, his trust in all of its details were approved by Muhammad and reflect his wishes to ensure that his legacy would be honored. Now there is drama involving Ali's only biological son, Muhammad Ali Jr. Not long after Ali Jr. attended his father's service along with his wife Shakira, she says he ditched her, failing to return to their modest Chicago apartment.
I was totally heartbroken. I couldn't believe it.
Shakira and Muhammad Ali Jr. live in this apartment building on the south side of Chicago. She says in the 11 years they've been married that he's done only odd jobs, cutting grass or doing gardening for neighbors, and that she has been the primary breadwinner. And she says now she feels betrayed. Do you think all the bills?
Yeah.
You think he might be a millionaire now and he's not here?
And that's what everybody thinks. A millionaire now, and now he wants to leave.
Shakira says the champ gave a gift of only $3,000 when she got married to Ali Jr. in 2005.
I thought it could have been more.
For years, the family has been living in this cramped, rundown apartment owned by her parents.
We're in the building.
And now she's wondering if she'll miss out on her husband's financial windfall after supporting him when times were hard.
Ali's daughter, Miriam, is shooting down reports that the family is fighting over the will. She says her father raised all his children to love each other, and that that's who they are.
Still to come, end of an era, like sands through the hourglass. Is this the death of Days of Our Lives? Is it being replaced by Megyn Kelly's new show? Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack knocked over a candlestick onto the shag carpeting, and his pants ignited into flames, causing him to stop, drop, and roll. Luckily, Jack recently had Geico help him with renter's insurance, because all his belongings went up in flames. Jack got full replacement, and now has new pants he ordered from Banana Republic. Visit Geico.com and see how affordable renter's insurance can be.
The opportunity for some freezing rain and sleet across the area. You can keep up with the latest because we'll be here all day long tracking the storm. Keep up with us on TV, online, or on the WPA app. Colorado.
WPA 7 First Alert Weather.
Hey, Johnny. Oh, what's wrong, Alex? I just stepped on a clue.
And the answer will be Alex Beeswax. On Jeopardy. It's at 4:30 on WTAL NBC.
I was injured in a car wreck on Interstate 59 heading to Lemonwood House. So I called my ex-husband, Richard Swan.
I was driving downtown Hattiesburg, and out of nowhere, I was heard about that. I knew I needed my attack.
You're told to call Richard Schwartz. That's all.
Richard Schwartz got me $85,000.
Richard Swan got me $100,000.
If you've been hurt in a car wreck, you know who to call. Call me. Remember, one call, that's all. It's exciting times here in the Pine Belt. We finally have our own premium import brand, the all-new Genesis. Starting in the low 40s, Genesis comes loaded with style, luxury, and performance. Standard safety features include lane departure warning with lane keep assist and sprung cruise control. Also included are 3 years maintenance and 3 years valet service. It's the all-new Genesis, only at Mack Rubs in Hattiesburg.
Tonight is a fantastical night of premieres on NBC. First, the premiere of the final season of Grimm. It's Who Are You? Take them down. And then, the world premiere of Emerald City.
I feel like I woke up in a dream.
You ask yourself why you were about to Oz. Are you just a girl from Kansas? Or are you more? The Emerald City world premiere event after the premiere of Grimm. Tonight on NBC.
Will Megyn Kelly's career will impact a classic TV show?
like sands through the hourglass. So are the days of our lives.
Does Macon County's new NBC deal mean the end of the soap opera Days of Our Lives? A source tells People magazine several cast members have been told that this upcoming year of the series will likely be its last. The soap debuted in 1965. That's 52 years ago. But NBC has apparently decided it's the end of Days or Days of Our Lives. The network needs to make room for Megan's upcoming daytime show. Mel Gibson gets his bushy beard shaved off by a stranger on Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Well, this is unbelievable. I don't even know what to say to this.
Gibson found himself clean shaven for the first time in years.
You'll look like Mel Gibson again. Again, yeah.
And Serena Williams is showing off her huge diamond engagement ring. The tennis star posted this pic with her new fiance, Alexis Ohanian, the co-founder of Reddit. Nice ring.
And when we come back, flying high at 100.
I'm Phil Mickelson, Pro Golf. My psoriatic arthritis caused joint pain.
Just like my moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis.
I was worried about joint damage.
My doctor said joint pain from RA can be a sign of existing joint damage that could only get worse. He prescribed Enbrel to help relieve pain and help stop further damage.
Enbrel may lower your ability to fight infections, like serious, sometimes fatal events, including infections, tuberculosis, lymphoma, other cancers, nervous system and blood disorders, and allergic reactions have occurred. Tell your doctor if you've been someplace where fungal infections are common, or if you're prone to infections, have cuts or sores, have had hepatitis B, have been treated for heart failure, or if you have persistent fever, bruising, bleeding, or paleness. Don't start Enbrel if you have an infection like the flu.
Joint pain and damage
Can't go side by side.
Ask how Enbrel can help relieve joint pain and help stop joint damage. Enbrel, the #1 rheumatologist prescribed biologic.
More doing chores for mom, Pearl? More doing chores for dad, Pearl? More earning something you love, Pearl? Bounty is more absorbent, so the gold will last 50% longer than the leading ordinary brand. So you get more life, Pearl. Bounty, the quicker bigger upper.
Ready, set, jump. Next.
Closed caption sponsorship for Inside Edition is brought to you by.
We all need a hug in the morning and one at the end of the day. It's my belief that for instant relief, a hug is the best cure of all.
You want community publishers clearing house $5,000 a week for Enterprise? $5,000 a week for your life. Then after that, someone you choose gets $5,000 a week for their life. Enter at PCH.com. February 24th. Waiting forever.
Stay tuned. There's more Inside Edition to come.
Alright, Questlove, this is it. The big reveal. This is what I'm doing January 8th. Gold globs? Supposed to say Golden Globes.
Watch Jimmy Fallon host the Old Globes Sunday on NBC. This Is Us has been nominated for 3 Golden Globe Awards, including Best TV Drama with Entertainment and Charm.
I believe that's you.
Now, see every episode of the fall's breakout hit on the NBC app and on demand. First time in 36 years you celebrated. He's my brother. See all 10 by January 10th, when the season's #1 show returns.
I get to stand out.
This Is Us returns January 10th on NBC.
College is hard. Damn, those books are heavy. My sport is football, but my passion is education. Right. So every year I take promising high schoolers on a college tour to show them that higher education means a brighter future. My name is Namdi Eskimo. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it. You can be a reader, tutor, or mentor too. Take the pledge at liveunited.org/volunteer. Do you wear this?
Finally, what a way to celebrate.
Guess what birthday this guy is celebrating? Can you believe he's 100 years old? And what better way to celebrate 100 years on planet Earth than with a tandem skydive? So how did Al Blasky like it?
Oh, wow. Wonderful. Pretty amazing, isn't it?
Way to go, Al.
be honest. I can't get out of bed until I hit snooze at least twice.
So it's a tough choice. This box of cereal or this box of cereal?
Nothing is worse than looking for that perfect outfit and finding out it never made it to the cleaners.
Every day, we do mornings too, just like you.
So what is knowing what you missed overnight?
Or what you need to plan your day. We want the same things you do.
WTAL 7 Sunrise, here to help you 2 mornings. We are Raycom Media.
We are Raycom Media. Standing shoulder to shoulder, connecting our communities, going beyond, because it matters, because it means something, makes us feel something, stands for something. This is greater than just a job, more than a career. This is a calling to serve our communities, make a difference. Find your opportunity at RaycomMedia.com. We are
Raycom Media. I was hooked on heroin.
I was addicted to pain pills.
I couldn't stop drinking.
Every hour, 13 people die from drug or alcohol abuse. When you don't deal with addiction, the consequences are real.
Help is available. You can't beat addiction on your own. No one can. So make the call now. If you have insurance, your treatment could be covered with no out-of-pocket costs. So call the Addiction Recovery Group now.
Call 1-800-342-7815.
Gary, weekdays on WDAM 7 NBC.
You back now or something?
This is Jeopardy! Introducing today's contestant, a social worker from Columbus, Ohio, Christina Hussman. A congressional press secretary from Washington, D.C., Dante Atkins. And our returning champion, a professor and associate dean from Lawrence, Massachusetts, Joe Bartolomeo, whose one day and winnings total $14,000. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
A most interesting finale to yesterday's competition. Joe did not have the correct response in Final Jeopardy, but he wound up with just a little bit more money than his 2 opponents, the 2 ladies. Today, though, he faces Dante and Christina. Good luck to all of you. Here we go. Jeopardy round. This is the easier round. I hope you like these categories. Child rearing. That's not easy. State capital events. U.S. military men. Bible booking. 2-letter words. Finally, I married a musician. Good variety there, Joe.
Bible book 'em for 200.
Therefore the Lord God sent him forth from the Garden of Eden to till the ground from whence he was taken. Dante?
What is Genesis?
That's the book.
State capital events for 200.
On January 29th, 2016 in Baton Rouge, the Mystic Crew of Artemis was the first parade in this annual event. Christina?
What is Mardi Gras?
Yes.
State capital events for 400.
In March 2016, you could catch an Easter concert by this group live in Salt Lake City or on closed circuit simulcast. Dante?
What is the Mormon Tabernacle Choir?
Yes.
State capital events for 600.
The 1850s are back as tons of dirt cover the streets of old this state capital in its annual gold rush days. Dante?
What is Sacramento?
Correct.
State capital events 800.
Cactus League spring training is held throughout the area of this capital. Dante?
What is Phoenix?
Yes.
State capital events for 1,000.
Go to both the film and music parts of the South by Southwest Festival in this capital. And by all means, enjoy some barbecue. Dante?
What is Austin?
Austin, correct.
Childbearing 200.
Two-word term for the natural competitiveness between brothers and sisters. Mom likes me best. Dante?
What is sibling rivalry?
That's it.
Childbearing 400.
Also an 80s sitcom title. They are emotional or physical difficulties in development. Christina?
What is growing pains?
Yes.
Childbearing for 600.
It's a 5-letter word for a kid from about 9 to 12. No longer a child and not yet an adolescent.
What is a youth?
Christina?
What is a tween?
Tween. Good.
Child rearing for 800.
Linus has one of these, a transitional object that helps a child move from
What is a
dependence to independence. Joe,
Blanket?
be more specific?
A security blanket.
Correct.
Child rearing for 1,000.
At 12 to 15 months, it's recommended that your child have the MMR vaccine, which protects against these 3 things.
What is chicken pie?
Johnson,
What is
measles,
called?
mumps, and rubella.
Good.
U.S. military men for 200.
A statue of this Green Mountain boy in the U.S. Capitol represents the state of Vermont. That's it.
Who is Ethan Allen?
Yes.
U.S. military men 400.
In 1997, Vernon Baker became one of only 7 African Americans and the only one living to receive this award for valor in World War II. Joe,
What is the Congressional Medal of Honor?
right.
Military men for 600.
This mad Revolutionary War general later represented Georgia in Congress, but returned to the Army in 1792. Joe,
Who is Anthony Wayne?
Mad Anthony, correct.
Military men for 800.
More than 1 million people attended his 1885 funeral in New York City, and in 1897, 1 million attended the dedication of his tomb. Dante?
Who is Ulysses S. Grant?
You got it, and that takes you to 5,200. You're off to an excellent start. We're going to pause, though, for these messages. Then we'll come back.
Whew, that was close. Uh-oh, better get Mako. For a limited time, Mako's half-off paint sale starts as low as $2.99. Mako, America's body shop.
The temperature's dropping, and so are the prices at Cowboy Maloney. 12 months interest-free financing or our new no credit check financing.
With guaranteed lowest prices, 12 months interest-free financing, or our new no credit check program with a 90-day option to pay.
Cowboy twin size mattress $99. Queen size $149, and king size only $199. Get up to a 40-inch TV free with select matching set. Laura on Square and in Aspen Party Street next to McDonald's.
This is the app no true fan of Heimdall Sports can go without. Download the new WDAM7 Game Time app today. Sports, highlights, and more coverage than you'll get anywhere, right on your phone. Support your school, follow your team, stop the competition. To download the free app right now, just search WDAM7 Game Time in your app store. Heimdall Sports will never be the same. The WDAM7 Game Time app, sponsored by Randy Pricing Company and Country Creek RV and Marine.
If you think that old car in your driveway isn't good for much, Ronald McDonald House Charities would like to turn your thinking around. Donate your vehicle, boat, or RV and help your local Ronald McDonald House provide a home away from home for families with seriously ill hospitalized children. We'll pick it up for you, and a hefty tax deduction just might be rolling your way. For more information about donating your vehicle to help Ronald McDonald House, visit the website.
Whew, that was close. Uh-oh, better get Mako. For a limited time, Mako's half-off paint sale starts as low as $2.99. Mako, America's body shop.
Promotional consideration provided by Ancestry. Discover your story.
I thought I married an Italian.
Did the Ancestry DNA to find out I'm only 16% Italian.
So I went on to Ancestry to learn that one of our ancestors was Eastern European.
This is my ancestor I didn't know about.
Christina Westman is a social worker from Columbus, Ohio. Christina, you did something a number of people have done. You rode an elephant. But you did something that not a lot of people have done. You rode the elephant bareback. What were the circumstances?
So we were in a saddle. At first, had a little platform on top of the elephant. My husband, now husband, was there next to me. And they said, "Do you want to ride on the elephant's back?" And I figured, when can you ever get this opportunity again? So I said, absolutely. And had a blast.
It's in a lifetime experience.
Absolutely.
Okay, good for you. Dante Atkins is a congressional press secretary from Washington, D.C., who has an admiration and an obsession, I understand, for spiders.
I have kept tarantulas ever since I was a kid. And my last one, unfortunately, the 12 years, died a couple years ago in 2014.
That tarantula had the same name as my now fiance, so when she died, the spider came before the fiance in terms of name, named the spider first.
And the spider died.
The spider died, that's correct.
Okay.
And it was a bit difficult to talk about the secluded spot I buried Emily in the backyard in, because that raises some questions. You just need to clarify what you're talking about here, so.
You are not a well person. Joe Bartolomeo is our champion. He refers to himself as a late bloomer, right?
Yes, I learned how to ride a bike when I was 40 years old.
Really?
Yes, I had never learned, and my wife and daughters kept encouraging me, to put it mildly.
And would they run alongside holding the bicycle while you're pedaling like a man?
A low to the ground, small bike, held around when no one else was around in the neighborhood.
Good for you. Didn't suffer any embarrassment. Let's get back into this. Dante has the lead at command of the board, so he makes the next selection.
Let's do Bible looking for 400.
And the 7 angels, which have the 7 trumpets, prepared themselves to sound. Dante.
Revelations.
No. Joe.
What is revelation?
Yes. Put an S in there, Dante, and that's where you went wrong. Joe, back to you.
Bible looking for 6.
A wise son maketh a glad father, but a foolish son is the heaviness of his mother. Dante.
Proverbs.
Correct.
Bible book of 800.
My flesh is clothed with worms and clods of dust. My skin is broken and become loathsome. Dante.
What is Job?
Job, that's the book.
Bible looking for 1,000.
Answer there. 6,200.
Let's say 2,000 ounce.
2 only. All right, here's the clue. So Moses, the servant of the Lord, died there in the land of Moab.
What is Exodus?
No. What is Deuteronomy? Deuteronomy. All right, you dropped just a little. Go again.
2 letter words for 200.
It introduces a conditional clause.
What is it?
That's it.
2 letter words for 400.
In math, it's a synonym for times. Dante.
What is X?
No. Christina.
What is 5?
That's it.
2 letter words for 600.
When I say we'll be right back, it's the next thing viewers see. Dante.
What is an ad?
Ad, that's a 2 letter word.
2 letter words for 800.
The archaic plural form of thou. Oh, ye of little faith. Dante, back to you.
2 letter words for 1,000.
It's the game seen here. Dante.
What is go?
Go is right.
U.S. military men for 1,000.
Portrayed on film by Gary Cooper, this World War I sergeant had applied for conscientious objector status, but was denied. Joe?
Who is Sergeant York?
Right.
I married a musician for 200.
Kim Kardashian. Joe?
Who is Kanye West?
Right.
Musician for 400.
Supermodel Beyond. Joe?
Who is David Bowie?
Right.
600.
Singer Edie Brickell. Joe?
Who is Paul Simon?
Correct.
800.
Supermodel Chrissy Teigen. Married John Legend. Now the $1,000 clue. Bond girl Barbara Bach. Joe?
Who is Ringo Starr?
That takes you up to 5,400. You now trail Dante by just 200. But Christina is the one who goes first. When we come back.
With the opportunity for some freezing rain and sleet across the area, you can keep up with the latest because we'll be here all day long tracking the storm. Keep up with us on TV, online, or on the WDAM weather app.
WDAM 7 First Alert Weather. Next video. Let's go! Yo-yo, that's a drug.
Goodness, great time for another puzzle.
What book is his worst?
I have a mental block. When I see it, I can't say it. So whenever...
Find out on the next 3 weekdays at 6:30 on WDAM NBC.
I had a very good one-day training experience with Hattiesburg Family Dental Care. You can come in one day, get your old tooth repaired, get your new crown put on at the same time, and leave with a cemented crown.
I was surprised to find I could get a crown done the same day here at Hattiesburg Family Dental. I had mine done the same day. I'm extremely happy with the service. I certainly recommend it to anyone who needs to have that done, and it'll save you a couple of trips.
Same-day crown service. We cater to Cowards.
Here's something the insurance companies don't want you to know. In almost all of our trials, the at-fault driver has insurance. Now you know. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Jimmy Fallon, Steel Gloves, Sunday on NBC. Be prepared. No surprises. Know your weather.
Lowe's Afternoon, sponsored in part by...
Hi, you look good. Thank you. I feel good. All starts with eating right. That's why I eat amazing fruits now.
Sunsweet Amazing Fruits, the feel-good fruit.
When you're diabetic, one of the important things is keeping your skin hydrated.
Gold Bond Diabetics Dry Skin Relief. 9 out of 10 saw noticeable improvement in 1 hour.
Gold Bond really works.
The gentlemen are off to a fast start. Now it's up to Christina to do some catching up. Here are the categories for Double Jeopardy. Writers on film. Chemical element symbols. Job fair. Each correct response begins and ends with the same vowel. Followed by Montevideo, Uruguay. Christina?
Writers on film for 400.
In Kill Your Darlings, a murder draws together Allen Ginsberg and other figures of this movement. Christina?
What is the Beat movement?
That's it.
Writers on film for 800.
Quills stars Geoffrey Rush as this irrepressible 18th century author during his days in an insane asylum. Christina?
Who is the Marquis de Sade?
Correct.
Writers on film for 1200.
Starring Johnny Depp, this film tells the story of J.M. Barrie's friendship with the family that inspired Peter Pan. It's called Finding Neverland. Great title. Christina?
Writers on film for 1600.
In Becoming Jane, this actress starred as Jane Austen, pre-fame, and entangled in a desperate romance. Christina?
Who is Anne Hathaway?
Right.
Writers on film for 2000.
I'm Louis C.K. In a 2015 film, I played Arlen Hurd, a composite character who was blacklisted along with this screenwriter, played by Bryan Cranston.
Christina?
Who is Trumbo?
Dalton Trumbo, right you are.
Job fair for 400.
With this job, you get the sack before you start, and fill it with the Daily News or the Post. Joe?
It was a paper boy.
Yeah.
Job fair for 800.
Men named Larry Speaks and Josh Earnest have both held this White House job that sounds perfect for them. Christina?
What is press secretary?
Right.
Job fair for 1200.
The Constitution was actually penned by Jacob Shallis, assistant this 5-letter job of the Pennsylvania Assembly. Dante?
What is scribe?
No. Christina?
What is script?
No. Joe?
What is clerk?
Clerk, yes, assistant clerk. You got it.
Job fair for 1600.
Our almanac of famous people has only this 19th century Brit listed under the occupation dandy. Joe?
Who is Oscar Wilde?
No. Dante or Christina? Who is Beau Brummel? Joe, back to you.
Job fair for 2000.
A typical homeowners association has this position. Rosie Rios held it for the United States in 2016. Joe?
What is treasurer?
Correct.
Begins and ends with the same vowel for 400.
Golden and triple double chocolate are varieties of this sandwich cookie. Christina?
What's an Oreo?
Oreo, right.
Begins and ends for 800.
One who lives in Haifa or Tel Aviv. Joe?
What is an Israeli?
Good.
Begins and ends for 1200.
It's the area of study where kids make the acquaintance of polynomials. Dante?
What is algebra?
Right.
1600 for begins and ends.
From the Latin for fox mange, it's the loss of hair. Joe?
What is alopecia?
Yes.
Begins and ends for 2000.
To take in marriage, or to speak in favor of a cause. Joe?
What is an espouse?
That's it.
Montevideo for 400.
Monty Woolley, a friend of this man, played himself when Cary Grant portrayed the songwriter in Night and Day. Joe?
Who is Cole Porter?
Musician, yes.
Montevideo for 8.
In the 70s, this game show host was always ready to make a deal. Joe?
Who is Monty Hall?
Correct.
Montevideo for 12.
General Monty Montgomery is seen here at this 1942 Egyptian battle, whose name he took for his title of nobility. Joe?
What is El Amrei?
That's right.
Montevideo for 1600.
He's seen here in Suddenly Last Summer, made after the 1956 car accident that changed his looks. Joe?
Who is Monty
go for 2,000.
This parrot sketch co-writer was the first member of the Monty Python troupe to join the choir Elizabeth. So it's Graham Chapman. 2 categories still in play, Joe.
Uruguay for 400.
In 1811, Uruguay successfully rebelled against Spanish rules, only to be annexed by this northern neighbor. Dante? Yeah.
Uruguay for 800.
Answer there.
Let's do 5,000 dollars.
Right, that'll put you closer. Here's the clue. The first playing of this competition began July 13th, 1930 in Montevideo. 13 countries vied. Uruguay won.
What is the World Cup?
World Cup. FIFA World Cup.
Let's do Uruguay for 1,200.
Cooler temps characterize Uruguay, the only South American country completely outside this warm rim of the earth. Joe,
Is the equator?
nope. Down to your Christine. The only one outside the tropics. Back to you, Dante.
Uruguay for 1,600.
This silver estuary off Uruguay saw World War II's first major naval battle. Germany's Graf Spee faced 3 British cruisers. That would be the Rio de la Plata. Back to you, Dante.
Uruguay for 2,000.
Uruguay has so many quarries of this that about 50 different types were used to build the Parliament building. Dante.
What is marble?
Marble, right. You're closer to the lead now.
Chemical element symbols for 400.
You get a prize if you know this element is NO. Joe.
What is nobelium?
Right.
800.
You get an F if you don't know F is this element. Christina.
Was iron?
No. F is fluorine. Joe, back to you.
1,200.
Canned chickpeas can say na 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 to canned peas, as the latter have less of this element. Dante.
What is sodium?
Sodium, yes.
Chemical element symbols for 1,600.
Answer there. You're 800 off the lead.
Let's do 3,000.
Okay, here is your clue. It's the precious element whose symbol is found in the middle of the name of Haiti's capital.
What is gold?
Gold. Port-au-Prince, Avery, gold. Now the $2,000 clue. Give me 5. A Roman 5, which is the same as the symbol for this element. Christina.
What is nickel?
Now to your choices. B for vanadium. All right, we're going into final now. Final Jeopardy category today is this. Name the 19th century work. Let's go back.
You know your heart loves Mega Red Omega-3s. But did you know your eyes, your brain, and your joints really love them too? Introducing Mega Red Advanced 4-in-1. Just one soft gel delivers the omega-3 power of 2 regular fish oil pills. So give your body mega support with Mega Red Advanced 4-in-1.
It's time for some straight talk. If you love your phone, but hate your bill, do something about it. No, not that. Straight Talk Wireless lets you keep your phone, number, and 4G LTE network for half the cost. You can bring your own phone activation kit. It's time to ask yourself, why haven't I switched? Unlimited talk, text, and data for $45 a month, no contract. Straight Talk Wireless, only at Walmart. What's the best way to get 2 servings of veggies? V8 or a fancy juice store. Ready? Go.
Hi, Juice Universe. One large man I have. Done. So fair.
The original way to fuel your day. A heart attack doesn't care what you eat or how healthy you look. No matter who you are, a heart attack can happen without warning. A Bayer aspirin regimen can help prevent another heart attack. Be sure to talk to your doctor before you begin an aspirin regimen. Bayer aspirin.
We'll be back with Final Jeopardy right after this.
Tonight is a fantastical night of premieres on NBC. First, a review of the final season of Grimm. It's war. Take them down. And then, the Emerald City World Premiere Event after the premiere of Grimm, tonight on NBC.
Hi, I'm Clinton Heidelberg, president of the Sunday School Ministries, which can be heard every Sunday morning right here on WBAM NBC at 7 a.m. Empowering, enlightening, enriching, teaching. Come join us. Hot breakfast every Sunday morning. May God bless you.
Okay, what about the new professionals today?
I cannot function without a cup of coffee or two.
I really don't feel awake until after I brush my teeth.
It's a lot easier to get ready when you just wear sneakers with your suit.
Every day we do mornings too, just like you.
So when is knowing what you miss overnight?
On what you need to plan your day. We want the same things you do.
WTAN 7 Sunrise, here to help you 2 mornings.
These are the first leading multivitamins to be verified non-GMO and gluten-free. The correct response, what are Centrum and Centrum Silver?
For our final today, you have to name the 19th century work players, and here is the clue to help you. Modern bourgeois society is like the sorcerer who is no longer able to control the powers called up by his spells. You have 30 seconds. Good luck. Just made it, huh, Joe? We'll get to you in a moment. We start with Christina. She was in 3rd place with 3,600, and she wrote down something in beautiful handwriting. What is the Communist Manifesto? You are correct, young lady. And you wagered 3,600, so your score doubles to 7,200. Takes us to Joe. Let's see if his handwriting is as good as yours. Oh, no, but it's correct also. And he adds 7,500, which puts him in the lead with 22,500. Dante is not looking happy. He's shaking his head because he came up with a Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court. You're a fan of Mark Twain, but it doesn't help today. You lose 12,000. You finish in 3rd place. And Joe, you remain Jeopardy champion with a big total of 36,500. I know you're going to win the weekend. We will also, and we hope to see you on Monday. Goodbye.
Promotional consideration provided by Centrum and Centrum Silver. TrueCar, the future of car buying is here. Visit TrueCar.com. TrueCar is great for finding new cars. You're smart, you already knew that. But it's also great for finding the perfect used car. You'll see what a fair price is, and you can connect with a TrueCar certified dealer. Now you're even smarter. This is TrueCar.
My cholesterol is borderline. I can worry about it or do something about it. Garlic helps maintain healthy cholesterol naturally, and it's odor-free, and pharmacists recommended garlic.
Making sure your voice is heard is an important part of what we do every day.
We want to cover what you feel needs to be covered.
You're our eyes and ears out in the Pine Belt.
You're an essential part of our team, the most important voice in our newsroom.
Send us your news tips and suggestions.
Tell us what you think we need to investigate.
And help us to not miss any problem.